Alright, welcome back to Oblivion. So, in the last episode, I fucked up really badly. So, yeah, there was supposed to be a lot more to the previous episode. One's supposed to be only like 6 minutes long, like it ended up being. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened in the missing footage, because I can't go back and re-record it, because me being a dumbass forgot to save before that episode, so I can't go back and just re-record it. Hooray, so after I talked to the wood elf who told me to go to the Talos Plaza district, I found an elf. I bribed her. She told me where Phalion was. He goes to the Elven Gardens district. So I looted the house that he goes to. I killed him. I got my reward. I was then told to come out here and kill a mercenary leader. But I have to do it stealthily, otherwise I forfeit the reward for this mission. But before I got here, I came here from Anvil, so I rode up, as you can see. I visited the Malakath Shrine here, where I need to come back with troll fat and also just be stronger. Very unfortunate. And now I'm here. And I might as well go over what I got for the reward. I got Shadow Hunt here. In fact, I just get rid of the steel bow. So turn undead up to level 7 for 15 seconds. Deals damage health 7 points on strike, damage magic 7 points on strike, and weakness to poison 7% for 15 seconds on strike. So it's a lot better. It's just a steel bow, but whatever. See, I have to kill the mercenary captain, ideally without being detected, because if I am detected, then I forfeit the bonus. That hopefully shouldn't be too big of an issue, though, because I'm decently sneaky. So hopefully I can actually get through here. Hopefully there's no one here. That's an issue.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Come on, just piss off.
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such things after all he's done for us? For you. Have a little faith.
Faith? Are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divines
Come on, you guys,
to
just
keep Roderick
piss
alive?
off, go somewhere else.
Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
Then what would you propose? What more can we do? That medicine is keeping Roderick alive. For now, that's the best we can hope for.
I know, Nisha, and I meant no disrespect. It's just that I hate waiting around like this, watching him suffer.
As do we all, dear friend. Do not fear. I have been assured that the medicine will restore our Roderick to full health. But it will take some time.
Then let us trust a bit less to faith.
Go away.
And a bit more to our own strength.
Go away, you bastards.
I shall guard the medicine cabinet myself, just in case.
And I shall continue my vigil at Roderick's side. It's just a matter of time before our leader returns to us.
Come
I
on,
can feel it
fuck
in
off.
my heart. Huh?
Fuck you. You didn't see anything. I'm gonna hide back here and just hope that they fuck off. Oh shit. Alright, there they are. Where are they gonna go? Okay, they're going right. That's good. I'll give it a second so that they don't, I don't know, maybe like hear me. Creep in behind them. Okay, just open that door there. I think I probably want to go this way, however.
Damn rats always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Yeah, they were actually rather close, but that's fine. They still haven't detected me.
I've got to come down. I'm starting to see things.
Yeah, let's just close that door behind me. Ah, God, I'm still a bit upset about losing the damn footage for the previous episode. But I know what happened and why it failed, so I won't make the mistake again. So that's good. I just have to... Don't stand in the fucking fire. Fuck. I don't want to see fucking skill increases. Because that means... fuck. That I'm very close to... Oh, this is not good. They beat me here. I was hoping that I would have beaten them here, because it might be a lot more difficult, if not straight up impossible, to sneak in there now.
Good to see you.
Well, it's no problem traveling from the Imperial City to Leywood. If you're a wizard, you can walk on water.
Okay, I'll take his medicine, and I will put in... Where's the poison? Poison? There's the poison. There's the poison. Alright.
Uh-huh. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad
Let's
way
head
to
this
make some
way.
money, if you've got the stones for it.
See you.
Alright, now I just gotta get out of here. And hopefully I won't get spotted. Oh, there's someone out here before. Okay, is this the way that they came through? I hope so. Because I can just make a quick escape from here if that's the case. Alright, I think I'm home free at this point. Hopefully I am, because then I don't have to fucking forfeit the bonus. And also I can just get up and run, because, yeah, screw sneaking all the way through there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I want to just get this damn session over with, because... Where the fuck's the place? There it is. Because, yeah, I am a bit disheartened about the failed recording. Well, not so much failed, but
What
severely
is
cut short
it?
recording.
How are you?
Alright, well, whatever. Just gotta not think about it. And just keep murdering people. Murdering people is a good way to forget about your problems. Ochiva, I killed the man, or at least he'll die soon enough.
Ah, so you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow.
Thank you.
It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are.
Well, I'm ready right now. Let's do it.
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting.
Oh, I think I am. Tell me the details.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it.
Beautiful.
In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
Oh, this sounds like a great party.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother...
Oh, I've been waiting for this mission. This I have heard. And this is a very meta episode. I do like to roleplay a little bit more than this, but yeah, this I've heard is the best quest in the entire game. I've not done it before. This is my first time doing it, so I can't wait to see how amazing this quest actually is. Alright, back to a bit more role-playing, shall we? Hello.
Yes, dearest.
Tell me about my contract.
Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood.
I wonder if I can gift them money to make them trust me and then steal the money back.
Good luck, brother. I
Sounds
hope
like
you
a
don't
good way
get
to do it.
killed.
I know what you...
Alright, go Ron, tell me about the contract.
If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you?
Alright, good information.
Happy hunting, my brother.
Yeah, what would be my best weapon for that then? Let's see. Well, I want steel arrows if I decide to use my bow. Let's see. The Blade of Woe does nothing. This blade, Suffer Thorn. This does 9 damage. I think my bow would do the most damage no matter what. Yeah, my bow does the most damage, so... that would be the best way to kill people. Also, what about that reward that I just got? I didn't even look at it yet. Was this the reward? Oh no, this was the reward. Personality 5, Speechcraft 5. Well, if I'm going to a party, let's, yeah, Fortify Willpower, Fortify Strength. Yeah, let's get all fancy. I look like I'm ready to party. Except for the fact that I have an arrow quiver on my back. That's fine. We'll just ignore that fact. Hello, friends.
It's good to see you.
Tell me about the contract.
Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer.
I could
It
probably
would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, if they really like you, they may open up to you.
good information.
You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's Finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is.
Does it look like I earned it? I think it looks like I
May
earned
you
it.
walk always in the shadow of cities, dear brother.
In fact, yeah, let's not have anything equipped, because I gotta look like I'm going to a party, you know? And then I stab everyone to
You are
death.
like a dog. Well met.
Alright, Vicente, tell me about the contract.
The key to successfully completing this contract is effectively blending in with the other guests. So for Sithis' sake, do not wear your hood.
I wasn't planning to,
Spill some blood for me, dear
although I
brother.
may have considered it at one point or another. At least until I decided to put on this fancy outfit. Oh, so fancy. Alright. Well, I definitely do think I'm ready for a party. Where's the party again? Oh yeah, Skagrad. I was just gonna search around the entire province. Oh, not the most efficient way to find out information, but it works. And of course it's raining. Oh well.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you'd better get in there. Time to mingle.
Yes, this sounds like a good time.
Go.
This will be fun, probably. Hello.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age.
Ah,
Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
my baby. It's sick, and we are poor. Actually, no, I'm going to say nothing because I don't look poor. I'm wearing a very fancy outfit.
Yes, well, anyway, now that we're all here, I guess we can start looking. I'd wish you good luck, but I wouldn't really mean it.
Alright.
I have a good idea
Here we
where
all
that
are.
chest might be.
Let's do a
Certainly
little bit of
is a nice
snooping
house.
around
Gold is
first
as
and
good as
foremost.
mine.
Just because I want to see if there's anything I can steal that I might want. I'll take ale. Oh, there's a lot of books here. Do I really want to look through all these books? Kind of. I'm sure there's at least one book on the shelf here that is a quest book. Or not a quest book, a skill book. But
I can't quite decide where I
Yeah,
should
fine.
Hello
look.
there.
Alright,
Don't wanna
yeah, let's
break
get
any-
acquainted,
Have
shall
you
we?
spoken to the other guests yet? I suggest you get to know everyone. Who knows how long we'll be stuck in this house together?
Yes, who knows. But tell me about Dovesi.
The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind.
Me neither. I hate I hate dark elves. They're disgusting creatures.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
That's good. Congratulations. Tell me about Nels.
He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians, all of them.
Ah, yes. Crazy bastards. And I guess you don't like me enough to tell you what you actually think. Alright, tell me about Neville.
From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome.
Alright, tell me about Primo.
He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really.
Well, how about you tell me the
Say
truth?
what you're going to say.
Because I have some money.
How nice. It's just... Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
Alright.
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-colour joke about an Argonian maid.
Oh, what a horrible man. I might have to ask him about that joke. Just, see how racist it is.
Well,
Definitely.
if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
I'd make a joke about that, but that's a bit too, dirty, I feel.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Alright, well, do you have anything special to say about yourself?
That's right.
No, you don't. Alright, screw you.
All right, then. I guess I'd better start
The
looking.
basement? Alright, whatever.
That
Alright,
gold's
you!
not gonna...
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest.
Well, you all have a bit of a, advantage over me. That's good for you, I guess.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Well, I really don't know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady.
Yeah, she seems like that case, yeah.
I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man, but I guess that's normal for a retired soldier. He's very handsome, but please don't tell him I said so.
Here, have some
This
gold.
better be good. I appreciate the gesture. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice.
Interesting.
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Perhaps.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. Well, thanks for listening. I know I'm just being a silly little girl, but the heart wants what it wants, as they say.
I could probably, using some speech, get her and the rich boy in a room alone, and then use that as a distraction to perhaps get someone else alone to kill them.
Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
Let's see, what kind of stuff is there? I'll take anything silver. Silver stuff has a good value to it. To an extent.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
Ah, yes, you rich folk are all the same.
It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
I find that hard to believe. Don't they own the entire island of Solstheim at this point in time? Well, I suppose Solstheim's not the biggest place, but whatever.
He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. She's quite beautiful, isn't she?
Oh.
A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance.
I could definitely get these two alone in a room together.
We'll see. We
Actually, I'd like to
understand
do
each
50.
other. She's quite...
No, it has to be 75.
Yes?
by the looks of
Thank you.
it.
Thank
Rich
See,
rich
every
boy,
little
fuck you.
bit helps.
There we go, fuck.
Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt. Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her. Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him. I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak...
Alright, I'm just gonna check out the basement, see what kind of stuff I can loot down here. You know, there's no one down here just yet. But looting. I need to make my money back somehow with how much I'm fucking spending on these bastards to make them like me. Also, if I have some alcohol on me, I might be able to just use that to make the dumb Nord like me some more. Oh god, that rich boy though, he took out so much of my fucking money. Hundreds of gold. Should have expected that, but still, it was not the most pleasant of experience having to drop all that gold on him. And yes, I can 100% get him and the Dark Elf alone in a room though. So, that's good. Now the question is, how will I... Well, I still want to introduce myself to all the guests, though. That way I can just get to know them, hear what they gotta say, and decide who I want to murder first. Alright, back to the party then.
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
Let's see here. Alright, here are the last two. There's some silver stuff up here, though. Oh god, where did the guy go?
I can't quite decide where I should look. So I don't want to break anything.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I'm gonna open a tavern.
I think,
Not
yeah,
that I
those two
welcome
are
your
just talking with each
patronage.
other, I think.
No pigs allowed
Just talking.
inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern! Oh, I should have...
Alright, let's talk to
You
you
can
first.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. She's a dark elf. What, you blind as well as dumb?
Oh, God. Why are Red Guards the most asinine people in the world?
What's your interest in the old woman? You'd do well to keep your questions to yourself. Why don't you and that barbarian climb back under your rock?
Oh, boy.
I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. He's young, rich, and handsome. Basically the complete opposite of you.
I'm young.
So? Handsomely... How... Well, thank you, how kind. Dovisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline.
Generally.
Unfortunately, Dovisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures. If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be. Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them.
Alright.
Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages.
Alright then.
They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men.
Or you really don't like Nords. Good to know. That actually is good to know, actually.
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do.
Okay.
All right, then.
You there.
I guess I'd better start looking.
Nels,
That gold's not gonna
the
find
naughty.
itself.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it.
Oh, I like you.
Dovisi is a sweet young lass. She reminds me of someone I knew. But perhaps we should talk about something else. Kinda stuck up, that one. Right before you got here, I told her the funniest joke about an Argonian maid. She didn't even crack a smile.
Would you mind telling me that joke? I would be interested.
Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog, always an Imperial Legion bulldog. I've seen his kind before. He cares about laws and regulations, not people. Seems like a nice enough kid. Little too rich for his own good, maybe, but I've met worse.
Alright, so the Dark Elf and the Rich Boy, they like each other. The Nord and the Red Guard hate each other. And... I sure have other information, but...
We'll see.
I can't
That-
remember it at the
How
top of my
nigh.
head.
Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face... My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Alright.
Oh, yes.
Well, after I finish looting, I can get on with the murdering segments. And hopefully while I'm looting, someone will come up here and I can just give them a good whack. With an arrow. In the back of the head. So. Yeah, there's like nothing good up here, man. This is shit. Where's all the good loot? God damn. The fucking door just opened on my face. Oh. Well, well, well. Hopefully she stays sleeping while I just loot this room here. God, do I even bother looking at all these damn books? Oh wait, that looked like a pretty good book. Oh, I already read that one, I'm pretty sure. Shit. So bad at lockpicking. It's fine. Huh, interesting. So what, does everybody have like a personal chest to them? Alright. Alright, let's make sure I've got all the best equipment equipped. I don't know how the hell that first arrow missed. God. This is very awkward. Luckily though, she's as dumb as she looks. Oh, she doesn't even care. Well, that makes my job a lot easier then. Actually, I'll take these scales. Right, I'm just gonna do some looting before I start talking to people about the murder. Yeah, that was kind of funny how I was actually struggling to pull an arrow there. Yeah, quickly switching outfits will do that to ya. Ooh, wow, this is a hard chest, man. I might even just end up giving up on this chest. Oh wow, I did it pretty much first try. Oh my. Well, this is definitely his chest. Alright, let's talk to people, actually. Let's not just go into a murdering spree. I want to hear what people have to say. And also, everybody likes me, so that's good.
A guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder.
You know who I think? It's probably that damn Nord. You probably agree, don't you, friend?
Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer. Matilda's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. 10 years ago, when I was in my prime, this never would have happened. But now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down. Right now, my main concern is figuring out who the killer is. She may be young, but Divisi is a suspect just like everyone else. I've seen enough in my time to know that anyone is capable of murder if they have the right motivation. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of them. It's just not safe wandering off alone.
So tell me, you must have murdered this woman,
Why?
haven't you?
Why would someone do this? The taking of a life is against every principle I hold dear. It's something I just can't understand. You know, that's what I like about you. You're such a good listener. Thanks. I feel so much better now. I think I'll head down to the basement and get something to eat. I think there's some cheese down there.
I may have stolen all the cheese.
Why?
Alright, well.
You know, I think...
Alright, so I can tell her to go get some rest, which would give me good access to killing her. This is Neville, not Nels. Is anybody in here? No. Alright, so... You there.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold.
Yeah, it's not great.
Let me tell you something. If anyone thinks they're going to hurt that poor dark elf girl, they're going to have to get through me first.
We'll see about that.
Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend, and we'd do well not to trust the others.
Yeah, you know who I think, though? It's probably that Legion dog. What do you think, friend?
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold, or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
I totally agree with you.
Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible.
Perhaps.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering.
I'm beginning to get a bad feeling about all of this. I'd leave right now if I could. Well, the money means nothing to me. I just thought it would be fun. Neville seems different now that someone has been killed. More alert, more aware. Something tells me he's not going to take all of this lying down. He's a trained soldier after all. I bet if anyone can figure out what's going on here, it will be him.
I should perhaps kill him next, or steal his equipment. Because I have a feeling that if I don't kill him soon, he'll probably get his equipment on, making him very difficult to kill.
Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard. But he seems truly unnerved now and is drinking rather excessively. Between you and me, I think Matilda found the gold, and one of the others killed her for it. Maybe that means the rest of us are safe. If that's the case, then the killer got what he was after. The rest of us needn't worry about our own safety.
Hopefully.
I can tell the murder is weighing heavily on her heart. She seems such a paradox to me, so gentle and beautiful, yet so strong. Wonderful. People are dropping dead, and I'm trapped here looking for gold I don't even need.
Alright, let's kill this guy next. Because he is kind of the issue. Oh, this is awkward. I did kind of just have my gear on for a little bit there. But whatever. What? I'm not entirely sure what the hell just happened there, but, whatever. It's all good.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who? I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid.
Why must people keep walking
I
in on
plan
me?
to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see. So far, the killer has claimed 2 victims. If they plan on adding Divisi to that list, they can think again. I won't let any harm come to that girl. You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us. You mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step. Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one.
Perhaps.
Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend.
Perhaps.
Stay safe, if that's even possible.
Right. I wish people would stop fucking walking in on me when I murder someone. That'd be great.
Dear friend, have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands. I don't mean to sound like a ghoul, but with 2 people murdered and Dovesi obviously upset, this may be my chance to get close to her.
Perhaps.
You know, offer her comfort and support during this difficult time. Besides, I want to watch over her. Make sure she stays safe.
I don't know if I can allow that, but we'll see.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard and calculating.
I wonder if I can actually get Nels to kill Primo. That might be a thing I could possibly do. I probably would have definitely been able to get him to kill the, to kill, Neville, but we'll see what I can do.
My friend, I am truly worried. Neville was a strong and capable man, a soldier of 20 years. The rest of us will be easy prey for the killer now. Stay safe.
Let's see. Oh, there she
I
is.
don't care about the gold anymore. I just want to get out of here. I'm going to try all the windows and doors and see if I can't get one open.
Calm down, shit.
Good, I'm glad she's dead. I can tell you that because we're friends. Matilda didn't like me just because I'm a Dunmer. She got what she deserved. Can I be honest with you? Nels won't stop looking at me. At first I was flattered, but now he's scaring me. He could be the killer. I could be next. All right, so I didn't like Neville, but the man was a trained soldier. He knew how to handle himself. Who could possibly have killed him? I know Primo could be the killer, but I just don't want to believe it's possible. If he likes me, he could take me away with him. Stay safe, if that's even
Yes.
possible.
We have to stay safe. Who knows when the killer will strike again? We just can't possibly know. Oh my god, you just fucking flipped hard, man. There's been a murder in the basement.
Dear friend, 3 of the guests have been killed. You and I, we must stay close. Band together for mutual protection.
Perhaps.
I was right about him. He's been doing it. He's the killer. My friend, you and I have to end this. We must kill Nels before he kills us.
Perhaps. What?
So many people dead. My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only 1 guest left. If you know what I'm saying.
I definitely know what you're saying.
I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink.
Perhaps, but I think you and I should probably talk about Dovesi first.
No. When I looked into Dovesi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
Well, I think you and I should probably kill the killer. It's not me, it's not you. Let's go get him, shall we?
Besides you and me, he's the only one left. By Ysmir, that boy will pay for what he's done. Come, we must kill Primo before he kills us.
Yes, this sounds like a great idea. Let's go. Come on. Where are you going? Oh, they're fighting each other. Oh god, he pulled out a sword! Well, we did it, Nels. We survived.
We did it, my friend. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here.
Yes. The way out. Such a fickle thing, you know? Very... Where the hell did he go? Nels?
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won.
Yes. Let's go get some alcohol, friend. If you'll come down the stair. Okay, if you won't come down the staircase, I'm just going to fucking shoot you. Excellent. And that's that. Oh god, why is it raining? I mean, I guess it was raining when I got here. That was a very fun party. A really fun party, in fact. I rather enjoyed it. I also didn't even have to kill everyone. It was great. I managed to pin the... I managed to get the last two people to kill each other, or at least one of them to kill the other one. I'm quite happy with that outcome. Very, very happy. And I'm incredibly satisfied. Let's see. Uchiba, I've done the job. The people are dead. And I had a blast doing it.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Alright, I must admit, that was a hell of a lot of fun. Holy shit. And yeah, no, I'm just incredibly happy with that. Let's see. So Night Mother's blessing does a bunch of things. Is there a way that I could see just what it does altogether, or do I have to just look in the active effects and just see it? Well, whatever. With that amazingly fun mission, I just had a blast. In fact, the best part is there are so many combinations that you can kill the guests in. But either way, that was a very fun episode, and I will see you next time.